In this class, we'll introduce you to some procedures to facilitate your material editing in AutoCAD. These tools are located in the Material Editor, which is also named the Editing area. Open the bearing housing file located in the Course files. Let's practice using the Material Editor by clicking the Materials icon on the Render tab Materials panel. There is a parameter in the Material Editor responsible for forming materials, so you can define the settings for color, reflection, refraction and others. In the Type option, you define some settings such as Realistic and Advanced. Then, in the Realistic and Realistic Metal, the materials will display these qualities. See, these material options have been already configured. Now, in the Advanced and Advanced Metal modes, there are some configuration options available to create special effects, such as reflections and transparency. Right under that, you will see the color settings for the object. Diffuse is for defining the main color for the material. Ambient is for defining a color for reflecting the ambient light. Now specular is for selecting a color for reflecting the shining object contrasted against the white light. Remember that these ambient and specular options are only available in the Advanced and Advanced Metal modes. In these other options, you can control these properties for creating specific effects in materials. In Shininess, you define the amount of shininess for the material. You can see when you change this setting, the object will shine more brightly. In the Opacity option, you define the intensity of opaqueness or transparency. When the opacity value is defined as 100, it will be completely opaque and there will be no transparency. In the Reflection option, you control the amount of reflection in the material. The greater the value, the more reflection there is. In the Refraction Index field, you adjust the refraction intensity in the material. The Refraction Index defines the amount of light rays which deviates or goes through the material. In the Translucency option, the setting defines the amount of translucency, which refers to the quantity of light which will shine from the object. A sandblasted glass is one example. So, the Self-Illumination option defines how much brilliance the object will shine. This is one way you can simulate a neon light or lamp. In the following classes, we will continue explaining the material options in practical examples to facilitate your learning. So, in this class, we studied about editing materials in AutoCAD. Correct usage of this resource is essential to your success in this course.